Okay, Tracy Morgan had an interview with Oprah. I love Tracy Morgan. I love talking about his interviews. So we have a clip of it where he gets a little choked up talking about Tina Fey.
Yeah, this has a lot of twists and turns, this interview. But it leads me to a conclusion about Tracy Morgan. I have a conclusion, so let's watch.
Tina Fey, how would you describe Tina Fey and what she's meant to you and your career?
She's my friend. Tina's my friend. I love her.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
I love her.
Great.
I love that girl, man.
Yeah. Because she got your voice. She understood your voice.
She understood that I knew who I was. Where everybody else, he don't know. His whole career is chance. He does not make, and she understood that I was making choices. I was making choices on TV. And she not only would write things, she would just encourage me.
So is a lot of the script written with who you are in mind?
Yeah, because Tina partied with me.
Yeah.
Tina partied with me. So she knew.
Yeah.
She was like, this dude he cool, he's funny, and he's having a good time. Let's put it in the script. So she knew how to use me.
More with Tracy Morgan. We'll be right back. Are you the faithful monogamous?
I try to be. I'm a man. I'm trying to be. I mean, I've learned to just glance.
Right.
I don't stare.
Yeah.
Women are God's greatest creation. Man may be his first, a woman's his greatest.
That's right.
This would be Planet of the Apes without y'all.
Okay. Tell me this. What do you think is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a woman?
The most romantic thing I've ever done for a woman. Wow. I think bought a puppy.
That is very good.
Somebody want a little toy poodles. Or I sent 50 dozen roses.
50 dozen?
Yeah, or I might give her one. Or I might bring home a box of Calgon and let it take her away. There's some blue light bulbs, you know?
Yeah.
The best of Billy Joel. Don't go changing. Things like that.
Well, you know,
simplicity.
Simplicity, yeah, women like it.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
The most romantic thing, I got it. The most romantic thing I ever did to my woman, I painted her toenails.
Very good. Very
Painted
good.
her toenails. She had fingernail polish all over her feet, but I tried.
You tried.
The effort.
I know. That's a lovely thing, actually. That is a nice thing.
Simple. It's a night that you home with your lady, paint her toenails. Just you and her and rap. Just kick it with her. You and her. That's your first date? Paint her toenails, man. I'm gonna love you forever.
I don't know if painting toenails is a first date thing, though.
Where I come from, it is.
All right, here's my conclusion. Tracy Morgan is Tracy Jordan. If you watch 30 Rock?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad you say that because you're 100% wrong.
No, I mean, look, of course, Tracy Jordan is Tracy Morgan on roids, right? Okay, so he's an amped up version of him. But I always wondered, like, does Tracy Morgan go home and he's like, oh, honey, I'm home. How are you? Okay, and he speaks like this, but when he does Tracy Jordan, he's like, does the crazy stuff, right? No, Tina knows what Tracy's like, and she amped it up a little bit, and that's Tracy Jordan. That's why it's funny.
I don't know. Look, it's funny that you say that because as we were watching that clip, I wrote in my notes, Tracy Morgan funny in person, not on 30 Rock.
Really?
I've given 30 Rock so many chances because you and Ben really, really hyped it up. I'm like, all right, 30 Rock. I watched it so many times, and every single time I'm like, haha. And it's not just me. I've watched it with friends. I've watched it with Ladise. All of them are like, it's not funny.
Wow. I don't know if we might need to have a poll on this or something.
I think it's funny for you because you're so interested in the whole TV industry and what goes on behind the scenes, maybe. I don't know. But it's just...
I mean, it's got a lot of political humor, too.
Right. I think the only thing that saves that show, in my opinion, is Alec Baldwin. I think Alec Baldwin is freaking hilarious in that, right? But other than that, it's boring.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. Yeah, but look, hey, everybody's different, right? You know what? Don't make me do an old school TYT poll. Should we do it?
I think we should do a poll.
All right, 30 Rock, funny or not funny? Okay.
Lame.
That's what JR says. All right, listen. Look, I knew he was Tracy Jordan when in the beginning of that interview he's like, "She's my friend,"
He started crying.
and he started crying. But it's like, I know it wasn't supposed to be funny, but it was hilarious. He's like, "Tina's my friend." But everything he says is funny. You know?
I know, the way he says it is funny.
Yeah, I was making choices.
Yeah, but I was making choices. Like, the emphasis on the word choices in that sentence. I love it. I love the way he speaks. I love his interviews. I think he's really funny when he's being himself.
All right.
It's great.
I'm curious. Have you guys watched 30 Rock at all? No? Jesus? No? Okay. All right. Well, then the TYT audience has got to resolve this one. Okay. But either way, Tracy Morgan, intentionally or unintentionally, is definitely funny. She's my friend. I lost my leg in Vietnam. I bought her a puppy.
I painted her toenails.
By the way, I think buying people a puppy is a terrible idea. What if she doesn't want a puppy? Then she's like, what the fuck am I going to do with this thing?
Yeah.
It's such a thing that Tracy Morgan would do, not thinking twice about it.
Right. By the way, I would not want a guy to paint my toenails. Ever.
Let alone on the first date, could you imagine?
No.
He's like, hi, Anna, nice to meet you. Can I paint your toenails?
No.
No, not buying it.